Today is a sad day. I have turned to the dark side, the fake side, the lies and cheats of Illusionist. I started playing Enigma, and I liked it. Alright, so today's video is going to be on Enigma. This is, what the hell is his name? Michael Fang's, Calling Portland. It says my name, but ignore that. I haven't made any changes whatsoever, because this is I figured because I have such a hard time into Illusionist that I should learn how to play Illusionist and learn where they struggle. I'm probably gonna do the same with Assassin as well. And Warrior. But yeah, and another thing, I'm gonna be changing the structure of the videos. So I'm gonna try to shoot for once a week, even though the last 2 weeks just felt exhausted every day, and just today I feel good. I feel good. So this video and once a week videos will be me recapping a game where I'm trying to get better at the game, get it better at Flesh and Blood in general. So it's going to be live commentary, and then I'm going to interject where I think I could have made a better play, and maybe I'll throw in jokes here and there. Maybe. I do feel kind of sick today. This past weekend, actually. Maybe the past 2 weeks, actually, now that I think of it. But some notable cards that just felt really good. The whole deck. That's crazy. Before we get into the game, I do want to say that I left 3 Scar for Scar in this matchup against Levia, where I definitely should not have. There's a couple spots where I had to block with Scar for Scar, and that would have given me 1 extra life. That's something to keep note of. Alright, we can play Spectral Manifestation. Spectral Manifestation. And attack for 4. We don't have a way to... I kind of want to Arsenal this. Arsenal Rising Sun, Setting Moon. Might be wrong, but... So we do have an interesting play line. We won't be able to keep dead around. Or can we? Go 5. Go again. We'll block 3. And then sink below. We will not sink. They just passed the turn. We'll play a second tenant of Chi Wind. I do wish Tunic was up so then we could attack with both Spectre Shields. Sadly, whatever I draw is going on bottom of my deck. So... they get a might token. Then we attack for 4. God, I am freezing for some reason. I'm freezing for some reason. Oh, rhymes. So right here, can I go forward like 5 seconds? No. All right. So right here, I decide to block with the weakest link and block with Sink Below, so that on my next turn I could play a second Tenant Chi of Wind and Transcend. Let's play it out a little bit. So I Sink Below, I don't sink anything. I send second Tenant of Chi Wind, so I could Transcend Rising Sun, Setting Moon. I think that's wrong. I think it should have blocked. I should have blocked with second Tenant Chi Wind and kept this other blue and weakest link and block with Sink Below so that I could send 4 with the Spectral Shield with 3+1 counters and weakest link with 1 blue. That's more damage. That's 10 damage and a disruption effect. But at the same time, transcending as soon as you can isn't the worst thing in the world. So because of that, I had to. They blocked with the Apex Bonebreaker and 6 power attack. And because of the way I played it, I drew a weakest link. Yes, I played Dragon Sun, and then I drew the weakest link and had to put it back on bottom. That would have been great to have in the next hand, but this way it gave me another Spectral Shield that I couldn't attack with. So I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. This hand would have been the weakest link, Rage Specter, Miraging Metamorph, and the grain that tips the scale. So I could have had 2 Chi in my hand next turn. And I would have had better card selection. So that's something to keep in mind for your future. Or energy on bottom first. So we can play Rage Specter into Miraging Metamorph. We'll just take 5 here. Maybe we block with this, but I want to arsenal it. He closed the combat chain. I think I'll block 3. We'll play Rage Specter. And then attack for 6 and arsenal into Miraging Metamorph. I'm sorry, I'm cold. I'm putting on a sweatshirt right now. God damn it. Opponent, think longer. I should have cut out Scar for Scar. That was your mistake on my part. Oh, okay. So they managed 3 cards. Oof. We are definitely not blocking all that. I think we block with the whole hand this turn. Man, they just kind of got the nuts. Block 6 on this. Take none because of Rage Specter. Pretty good. They play another Shadow Realm Horror? No way. Corrosive. What? That should be illegal. Please don't play Command and Conquer. Oh, he could play Endless Maw. Oh, no, he couldn't. He could actually... This is a huge turn for my opponent. He attacked with 2 Shadow Realm Horrors. Right? 2? Yes, 2 Shadow Realm Horrors. He's gonna end it with a swing big? These must be reds in his hand? Yeah, that was a Blood Rushless. Blood Rushless 22 damage turn. Insane. That's just crazy, dog. So my opponent here presented 2 Shadow Realm Horrors, both of them banishing 3 6 power attacks, which is already amazing. First one banished a Shadow Realm Horror, Pulping, and Hungering Slaughter Beast. Play either the Pulping or the Shadow Realm Horror would have been good. But they play the Shadow Realm. They break the chain to put Shadow Realm Horror into the graveyard to get 3 6 power attacks in the graveyard again. So they send another 7. That's 14. Then they send a Swing Big. They think about sending Mandible Claw, but they send just Swing Big instead. I don't know what's in their hand and what they want to arsenal here, but I think if you have this big power play, you might as well send a Mandible Claw as well. So they end their big chain. They end their big chain with a Swing Big, making it 22 damage turn without a Blood Rush Bellow. 14 plus 8. Yeah, 22 when it could have been a 25. Now, points of damage might not sound like a lot, but and one of these cards might be Blood Rush Bellow. I'm not completely sure, but I definitely do think if you're sending this much damage, you might as well send a Mandible Claw as well, unless one of these two cards didn't pitch, which I I don't see that being the case. Unless you're running Mentors or that one no pitch card that doesn't do a goddamn thing, or Gorgonian Tome, you should be sending Mandible Claw. But that's what I think. I'm not a Levia player. I used to be a Rhinar player. I think as a Rhinar player, I would have sent to Mandible Claw. But at the same time, my opponent wouldn't have a hand. So that's a completely different thought process. Maybe we should have decided out the Miraging Metamorph. Air limb from limb. Discarded a 6 power attack. Ooh, they discarded Blood Rush Bellow. So, man, this hand sucks. I'm gonna Arsenal the Waxing Specter. Homage to his ancestors. I think I'm gonna put it on bottom. We take 3. We are not sitting in a good position. Oh no. Ooh. So I think we block with Traverse the Universe. Go get a Chi. Play this out. I think I can leave this Waxing Specter in Arsenal. Play that, getting a Chi back. We'll ask. Oh, I must be lagging? Oh, he's thinking. Soul Harvest. Oh, no. That's not good. I think it's a change of plan here. Oh. I wonder what happened. Oh, they're just gonna attack with Beast Within? Take 4, go down to 16. Oh, wait, 18. Be 10 life behind. But I'll be setting up a huge board. Absolutely massive ward board. So we'll play Manifestation Mirror Guy. Play Stir the Pot to transcend. Can we do what we want to? We have to pay 1 to attack with this. So, Calming Gesture to create a Spectral Shield to play this at instant speed. Then I probably should have blocked with... Yeah, that was a mistake on my part. They're running Spoiled Skull, which is really good for me. Activate Calming Gesture. And play Astral Etching. And it comes in for 10 damage. Board this. Has ward 7. And we attack for 1 for free. Alright, if I would have kept count of my resources and what I could have actually done, I could have saved 3 life and been at 21. But now I IP penalty myself. Boneyard Marauder coming in for 6. We can play Restless Coalescence, removing 1 counter from this. Can I completely block this out? Wait. Why do you discard Edge Wanda? That costs 1. Wait, why do you do that? Unless the card in his arsenal only costs 1? I will send a message to my opponent saying I'm thinking. I don't think I need Scar for a Scar. Block there. We can play Waxing Specter and Restless Coalescence. And we can have a really big come in for 20 damage. We'll pass on that. Plays Restless Coalescence. Stealing a counter from Waxing Specter. One counter. So I need I need a Spectral Shield. I have to have a Spectre Shield for the store. Two ward, 3 ward. And we could play Astral Etchings, targeting me. Manifestation Mirror Guy. Correct Tunic. Think for 20. That's disgusting. And they concede on the spot? Yeah, I just kind of put them in a really bad spot where they have to block with their whole hand. That's just, I feel bad. I'm a bad person. Yes, Brick, you are a bad person. You swore to destroy the illusionist, not join them. Swore. You swore. But realistically, my opponent could have blocked 12, taken 8. They still had equipment left. But they weren't coming back from that position. That last turn where I took a lot of time to think. Made sure I had the correct amount of resources. And it just worked out very well. If I didn't have Tunic, that turn didn't work at all. But preventing all 7 damage there. Weirdly, my opponent decided to discard the Agile windup instead of attack with Mandible Claw. Which I think, especially against an illusionist, if you can have 2 or more chain links, you take that anytime you can. And I think because my opponent played it that way, that's why I won. That's why I was able to present 20 with Mirror Guy. And I'm trying to click the buttons on the Talus Shard, but this isn't a real Talus Shard. This is just a video. It's just an illusion. It's an illusion. Oh my god. What is real? Nothing's real. Ah.